Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching from. I am Terry Lynn, Crafting with Terry Lynn. Welcome to my segment of Craft Round the Clock. And I am going to get this up on my laptop so I can see who is joining me. And we'll chat for a minute or two. Give Miss Tracy time to get me streamed over to Craft Round the Clock. And look, if you are not a part of that group, and what's going on with my computer, if you're not part of Craft Around the Clock, it's a wonderful group that you would love to be a part of, and it's free. But there is some amazing creators over there that are crafting all the time. So they start early in the morning and till late in the evening, so you can watch live so many awesome creators. And then on weekends and sometimes on Fridays is a themed Friday. So it might be projects that are made with cardboard or projects that you use power tools for or whatever. And then weekends, sometimes there's events that are streamed over there. So there's something always going on. And so a number of variety of things going on that you will love. So now I've got it here up. And let's see who is here with me today. There's Miss Tracy, so she's got me over. We get an hour today. So, and there's another creator also at the same time. So, it's called Casual Week. So, hello, Miss Laura. Thank you for being here. Hello, Miss Kathy. Hello, hello, Miss Stephanie. Let me increase my font here. There we go. Needs to get big for me. Amazing creators. Yes, lovely crafting community. Exactly. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm going to do today. We're going to do this liquor bottle. I don't know, some sort of liquor. I don't know what it was. It was a tequila, I guess. 100% puro de agave. I don't know, but we're going to make it Easter. It wasn't my bottle. It was given to me. So we're gonna dress it up. I've already prepped it. It took a good bit to get the label off of here, and then I put 3 coats of white chalk paint on here. We are going to decoupage our little rabbit on the front here that's off of this napkin, which will be in the Happy Mail for this craft. So there'll be a bundle of napkins, and all you have to do to participate for the bundle of napkins, and you can do this up to 3 times, is that right over my shoulder, and make sure it's in, make sure that it's in public mode. That's the only way I can see if you've done it, and put this in the comments. You will get a thank you from me for doing that, okay? So welcome. So we're going to start, and we are going to be doing a foil technique, and I've already got my foil ready. So these I did last week, but remember last week my Craft Around the Clock kept kicking me off, and so I just got off and we didn't get to finish, so we didn't get to use our foil. So my foil has been prepared with tacky glue, tack it over and over on one side of my foil. This foil is the thin foil sheets that you get from Sam's. There's 500 of these in there, 9-inch by 10 whatever inches. I guess you use for like baked potatoes or whatever. So this is called a foil technique, which was inspired by Living a Heartful Life. Miss Sue, she did this, is where I learned this from, and I've done several crafts, and it was last year sometime. So we're going to cover this in this foil. Then we're going to paint it. And also on that napkin, I have taken my bottom border off to go around the bottom of the bottle. And that's going to go over the foil, is what I'm thinking. This little piece right here, I will put around the neck. And then I have plastic, and I'll let y'all decide on a butterfly or a dragonfly, and we'll be able to tell which one once we get the bottle done. I've cut my fingernails off, so I don't have anything to pick them up. But we'll put over here above the rabbit, we'll put one of these, I'm thinking. And then I have a bow from last year that I've already made that may go on there. So let's see how we can dress this up. So I have an hour with you guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And let me know in the comments if you've ever seen or let me know in the comments if you've not seen the foil technique. So if you've not seen it, say me. Just put me, and I'll know that means you've not seen it. So I think what I'm going to do is Mod Podge my rabbit on first. And I forgot to get my Mod Podge out here. And so this glue stays tacky. It stays tacky, okay? It's been there all week. You can make these up ahead of time and use them whenever you're ready. So say you have a glass figurine that maybe has a crack in it. The foil technique's a great way to make it into something else, okay? All right, I'm going to use just a little piece of sponge, and I got this little piece I used last night, and I'm going to use the other side of it. I like to use these sponges that are the big sponge from Dollar Tree in the auto department, and I like to cut them up and use these instead of using my paintbrushes. And this here bottle has an indentation right here where we're putting this. So it has a curved edge right there. And I have thought about, I'm probably going to go around that curved edge with Rub and Buff is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I've thought about doing the Diamond Dust, but I decided I'm going to do the Rub and Buff. And because this was just a little piece, I am just using the wet method. And I use a chippy brush as my way of getting that down really good. Let's see, I think I need a little bit right here where this foot is. Okay. Oh, there's Miss Debbie Dalburton, my friend down the road, and grandma of the New Yorkie puppy that I had. Awesome. I'm so glad to see a lot of you have not seen this technique yet. Yay! Miss Debbie Dalburton will be replying to you guys in place of me, and she moderates my page when I go live most of the time, and I appreciate her very much. All right. Well, I didn't get her real straight. I mean, standing up straight. Or maybe she's just got a little. I mean, her feet look straight to me. But anyway, so that's how she's looking right now. All right. There we go. And if y'all go and look at Living a Heartful Life, her page, look up, she did this figurine with the foil technique, and there's two different ones, this one and this one. You could do the foil technique, and I see I got a chip off the ear on this thing, but she did these in the foil technique, and when she painted them, she painted this one with trousers on and a little pocket back here with something sticking out of the pocket with little straps coming down. It was the cutest thing. So go check her page out, okay? And you will see other ways to do this foil technique. She's an amazing artist to start with. All right, I'm going to save these 2 strips for after we get through with the foil technique. All right, so I'm going to let that dry a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and start. Now, you see I've got a little bit of the label left on the back, and I have a little bit right here. And I'm not going to worry about those because, well, this one's coming off okay. Because I'm going to cover them in that foil that's already sticky. And these stickers, they're on there so good that it's hard to get them off. They're not going anywhere. So, now, so what you do with this is you just squirt this, tack it over and over, and I do believe I got mine off of Amazon. It might be in my storefront, which is in the featured links down below. If not, I'll make sure and I'll add it there later on today. But you just squirt it over, take a paintbrush, brush it on out, and then just set this off to set. And you'll see that it's kind of a white milky when you put it on, and when it's ready to use, it kind of it turns to clear. But remember, it stays tacky. See, it stays tacky, kind of like the Magnolia stencils. You know, they got that sticky. So that's how this does. And like I said, we're gonna tear off pieces, and I think I'm gonna start right here around my design here. And so you crinkle your foil first. Take the piece, crinkle it up, and then spread it out. Works really great on the glass. Spread it out, and then tack it over and over on there, and then brush it on out, and then set it aside. So I'm going to tear pieces, and let's see. And you can overlap, it's okay. And you won't even see really where you're overlapping. Oh wait, I gotta turn this over. So what I do is I try to just stay with, like I put my glue on the shiny side of the foil. So if you always use the same rule, just put your glue on the shiny side, you're good. And you can, and it doesn't matter, but you can, that way you don't forget, okay, which side did I put the glue? And this won't take long to cover it. And also Miss Sue did a beautiful angel. She did a beautiful angel. She got it at a thrift store. The angel's wings had been broken off, but she made it, oh, it's so pretty. So, so pretty. Hello, Miss Barbara. Getting older ain't for sissies. Oh, that's the truth. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Anybody do anything exciting? Thank you for the 5-star rating. That helps a lot. Y'all sprinkle this out, and that'll help a lot too. That's the best thing you could do for me. Just sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Which means that over my shoulder, okay? Now I've never Mod Podged on foil, so we'll see how that trim does on the bottom. So we'll see. Let's see how it does. Have to laugh at it. David had to work, just did whoops, did what I could do over weekend. Now, whoops, now rest a day. That's life. Yes, ma'am. You are so right. I love that y'all are talking to each other. That helps as well. The talking back and forth to each other. And also, if anybody is new, would you put exclamation mark new? No spaces, and only one of these commands per comment. And you will get a hello welcome from me. Okay. Now you could do this sitting in your chair watching a show and do the painting later or whatever. Like I said, it's okay if you overlap. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Welcome, Miss Ellen. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, I need a small piece right here. There. Okay, so hello, Lois. Welcome. Okay. That is looking cute already. Okay, now we'll do another sheet. Hello, Miss Ruby. Thank you for sprinkling. Y'all, the Yorkie is named Basil is her name. And she's doing really good at her new home. So Miss Debbie that's talking to y'all, she's grandma to the baby, so we'll still get to see her from time to time. So that worked out amazing. Okay, we've almost got it covered, and then we can get to some fun parts of painting. Rub, rub, rub. Okay. One little spot left. Okay, one little spot around the neck. I'm going to go ahead and take it up around the top and stick it inside the hole. Also, this foil technique can be used like if you need to build up something that maybe you've got a piece that had, you know, a chip or something or whatever, you could build it up and fix it kind of like a repair. All right. Okay, I think we're done there. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and put some more on the bottom. Okay. So now we got the bottom, we got it all covered. Okay. This would be nice during Halloween. You can make a potion bottle covered like this. All right. Now, I think I'll wait and do my rub and buff last. Now we're going to go ahead and paint this. And I am going to clean off the top of my Mod Podge here. And I make my own Mod Podge. This is 3 parts white school glue, and I buy it by the gallon from Amazon, and I guess that's something else I need to put in my storefront. We buy it by the gallon from Amazon. So I mix 3 parts glue to 1 part water, and you want to make sure it is distilled water, not faucet water that has all kinds of stuff in it. It'll mold, so you don't want it to mold. Okay. All right, now I'm going to use the paint like I did last night, which is the Terracotta Folk Art textured paint. So this is cool concrete. I've got fresh granite. I think I'm going to do fresh granite, and I may put some cool concrete with it. I don't know, but I think I'm going to do fresh concrete, which I used this on this last night. I used these paints on this silver tin can from Dollar Tree. So it made it look like concrete. Okay. So this I did last night. So if y'all missed this, the carrot patch, there I got 3 carrots down in the dirt here, and which is not dirt, but it's floral foam down there, and I've got black rocks up here at the top to kind of represent the dirt, and then some flowers over here, some eggs, and a rabbit I did last year from Dollar Tree. Made a new bow, and there's my centerpiece for our Easter carrot patch. So you can go back and watch that. All right, so now we're going to do this. And again, I'm going to use a sponge. I'm going to use the one I used last night, but I'm going to use the other side of my sponge. Uh-oh, I haven't opened this one. Okay. Whoops, I should have checked this before going on. Here we go. Okay, that way I can pop the top on it and squirt it out. Hi, Tony. This process looks so cool. Yes, I hope that, oh, that don't look clean. Let me put this up there to go to the kitchen. Now, this is not cheap like your other folk arts. These are $3.19 each at Hobby Lobby, okay? So we're going to do this first, and then I may work some other into it, but this is going to make it look like that concrete. And I just kind of like dab, dab, dab with my sponge. What is that product called? This is called Terracotta Folk Art, and they've got the price tag right on the name. But it's Terracotta Folk Art at Hobby Lobby. And the color I'm using is fresh granite. I got these to do my daughter's planters. She wanted them to look a little different. That's on her porch at her new place that she's living until they decide what they're going to buy or build or whatever. So they're in an apartment and they have a little patio, and she wanted me to redo the planter pots. So anyway, we never got around to it, so I decided I'm going to use them. I'll just get some more. Okay. Now, if you like shiny stuff, I'll tell you what really looks good on this foil is the metallic paints. And let's see, what are they? I don't know what I did with my metallics, but I think they're also folk art. They look really good on the foil. So if you look at Sue's on Living a Heartful Life, she's done a lot of pieces where she uses the metallics on it. It's so pretty. All right, we're gonna dry this before I do the other side. Okay, so I'm rubbing and then I'm dabbing to give it that look. Okay. Now, I'm going to switch out my dryer, my heat tool. Let's see. Okay. I should have put my Lazy Susan up here is what I should have done. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know, I might use the silver rub and buff, but I really think the gold is going to make the rabbit stand out. So, but I think I'm going to put some of this peachy color in there. I think I might just go ahead and put some of this concrete in there and make it multicolor just a little bit. And I might use one of these sponge applicators to mix it up. What did you use to make the foil stick to the bottle? It's called Tack It Over and Over. Hello, Miss Pat. Thank you for being here. And I believe I got this off of Amazon. I need to order me some more. So that big rabbit right down there, I'm going to do the foil technique to it because I don't want the shiny on my rabbit. So I'm going to do the foil technique on that too. Whew, I'm hot. It was 68 degrees here, y'all, this morning at 7 o'clock. And I think I need to turn my AC down so that the AC kicks on. Because it's probably 73 or 74 in the house today. Okay, that feels dry enough that I can carry on to the back. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? I lost you. There you are. I lost everybody. What was the deal? Oh, okay, there it is. All right, 20 degrees there and snow. Woo, keep it there. Oh, it's 84 degrees right now and partly sunny. Woohoo! Miss Debbie can tell you she's right down the road. Yeah, it doesn't stay spring long here. It goes straight from spring real quick to summer. Scorching hot summer. Doesn't that look like a potion bottle? If you use this side, looks like a potion bottle. I have a napkin that has a bottle that looks like this, and it has the black scarecrow or whatever on it. Do y'all know which napkin I'm talking about? I have those. Yeah. And when we went out to eat on Galveston Island over the weekend, where we were sitting, I could see the bar area, where they were mixing the drinks, and I saw that really pretty bottle that I made that looks like a lamp, that I put the lampshade on it with the cowhide and all on it. I should have brought that in here. I saw them using that bottle, and I almost went over there to ask if they had any of those empty. I would take them off their hands, but I didn't. All right, I think we're good enough on that color, and we'll go ahead and do these. Let's see, that's that one. This one is Cool Concrete and then Terrazzo Tan. So I'm going to put a little of each one on here. You know what? I may use a brush, actually. I'm thinking I might, what I need is one of those little round, I'm probably putting too much out. I certainly don't want to waste this. Oh, I know. I think one of these chippy brushes might work good. You get, I think, a pack of 3 of these at Dollar Tree. You're feeling better. Sinus infection is getting better. Thank you. Yeah, Miss Debbie has just really had a run with illness lately. In fact, a lot of people are. It's just there's been really illness going crazy with everybody. I think I'll do this color and then do the other color. I didn't have a complete plan together, just an idea. We're just kind of doing it as we go kind of thing. Play it by ear. I knew I wanted to use the paints, but I didn't have a plan as to what I was going to do as far as color. I may have to scrape up some paint off the palette and put it back in the bottle. I'm liking it. And y'all, I really suggest that if you use this paint on something like this, make sure it dries really good before you handle it, because where I'm touching it up here, you know, it's coming off with my thumb. So, you know, it's not cured good. It's not dried good. It's still tacky. But for time purposes, you know, but I just wanted to add that little side note. Especially if you're doing a bottle or something like this, you know, it really needs that time to dry really good. Alright, now we're going to do the other one. I'm just going to use the same brush. Please pray for my migraines to improve. I go tomorrow for more Botox injections. Yes, ma'am, Miss Barbara. Alright. Okay, here we go with the next color. I think I'm going to put this right here. Also, if y'all would like to be notified when I go live, just put !notify. You'll get a reply right back letting you know that they've turned you on to get notifications when I go live, or it'll say that you're already turned on because